Hi, welcome to Sexy is Timeless Talk. Today we are talking to Coco Reigns, who has overcome adversity in her life, a designer with an arquitectura industria and environmental graphic design background. I can't wait to talk to her. I am Luisa Diaz, author and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts.
Hi, everybody. I'm Samantha Drucker, your lifestyle genie, coming to you at this fabulous beach in Hollywood, Florida. It's sunny, it's fabulous. And, well, today's a very special show. Hi, Mom.
I love that. Well, I'm Delana Dixon. I'm editor-in-chief of divagalsdaily.com and the author of All About Eve, the comedy series, coming to you live from Grovetown, Georgia. Come visit us someday.
And I'm Coco Reigns, you guessed, thank you. I am a multidisciplinary designer. I'm the mother of Samantha, and your friend.
Oh, thank you, Coco. Thank you so much for joining us. You look beautiful. You all ladies look fabulous. And I'm coming from the Hamptons, ladies. I am here in the Hamptons, and it's beautiful here. So, Coco, how are you, darling? And congratulations. Congratulations on your book, Coco Reigns, 50 Years of Design Evolution. Please share with us, what do you want people to take away from your book? And when did you start with these fabulous ideas of writing this book?
Well, the book traced my career over 50 years in 5 chapters. I opened my first office in 1969 at a time when women designers were not in charge. And the book presents an evolution of scale, ideas, from one
Evolution of, my darling, I'm having a little problem hearing you. Perfect, yes, yes.
I'm sorry. So it presents an evolution of design and ideas and change of scale.
Perfect.
You know, from different design media. I started with the book jackets of MIT Press, to architectural graphics, to move to comprehensive wayfinding system, signage for the hotel industry, healthcare, large campuses. Then got fascinated by the problem of accessibility. And my work in accessibility facilitate to open a national museum to blind visitors. And then back to architecture, for which I trained, and jewelry collection in between from time to time for the fun of it. That's a book.
Oh, okay. Well, I am so looking forward. I know that you sent it to me, and I'm so looking forward to see your book. And I really, I am so impressed for the amazing work that you have done in 50 years and the evolution of design. And also I want to say it again, that you look just exactly like Samantha. Or I don't know if Samantha just look like you or you look like Samantha.
My mother's prettier.
First of all, I have to say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. These women are gorgeous.
I know.
All your beauty secrets. All your beauty secrets.
So beautiful. And you know, I was reading you autobiography, darling. And I love the story when you went to talk to Mr. Decker.
Decker, yes.
Yes, and you went there for a job interview, and you got lost. So please share very quick that story.
Oh, that was my favorite client. We're talking about the world headquarters of Black & Decker. And I had been selected to be interviewed. And it was my second project with Black & Decker, but still it was a museum of Black & Decker. It was very important. I was very stressed. And I was driving on the highway, and I don't know the way, and I miss the exit. And so I stopped, started backing up. A cop appears from nowhere. And well, to make it short, instead of giving me a ticket or arresting me or whatever, I convinced him to escort me.
He escorted you to the meeting.
He offered me, he said, okay, follow me, back up and follow me. And I arrived in grand style to the meeting just in time. And
What Mr. Decker told you when you arrived was the code.
very politely, I asked Mr. Decker, when do you think you will announce who is the designer, the design firm you are selecting? And he said to me, Coco, anybody who can convince a state trooper to escort her to a meeting deserves a job.
Love.
That's it.
So, and Coco, very quick, my darling. So I know that you come from a very a great family, but when you came here, you came with only $300, and so how did you overcome that, being the only woman as well working in the field at that time?
Well, yeah, I was a poor student. I made it to the States, but I was not exactly living under the bridges.
You already came here with an education.
With my future ex-husband.
Okay.
And I got a job for 9 months. I worked at a design firm and then opened my own office.
Okay, and you always have been, one of the things I saw in your biography, darling, is that you have taken a lot of initiative, and you always have been, you know, you did your own business since the beginning. So you were your own boss, and yes. I love that. So you were a girl power, a go girl since the beginning. So one of the things is very common right now with the Me Too movement. Did you ever experience, in the 70s and the 60s, do you ever experience that inappropriate behaviors by then?
Nobody ever dared to pinch my bottom.
Nobody did. Thank God. So you always felt respected, and
that's great, because it was no woman in the profession. I loved it. I would go to meetings and conferences. Most of the time I was the only woman. And so it was great. Everybody immediately knew who I was. And it was very easy to get a project.
Yes.
I had visibility immediately. And that was it.
What about you ladies? I wanted to share with you ladies. Do you ever feel like a little bit, Dilena, do you ever feel like a little bit people have been crossing the lines?
Well, I have a story to tell you.
Yes, please.
And I'm not going to mention the rapper's name, but that'll give you a start.
Okay.
So I was at an event in Los Angeles, and I walked up to a certain rapper, and he said to me, "Ooh, girl, I like your shade. Give me a twirl." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I kind of turned around. I don't think I had actually gotten it into my brain yet. I was like, I twirled. He's like, "Ooh, yes." He's like, "Look, there's a party later. I'm gonna have a little limo. Why don't you come find me?" And I was like, "Sure, I will." Of course I didn't. But, it's here I am trying to ask about this new show that he's doing. He's like, "Girl, I like your shape." So,
yeah,
being in the entertainment industry, I'm sure you guys have these stories. I've been, hit on by celebrities, but I've always maintained my professionalism.
That's right. And I share with you ladies as well that being in the entertainment industry, I have many times the opportunities when they say, "Oh, come to my apartment or my hotel room to read the new script for the new movie that you are perfect for." And it's like a hello, ladies. And I always say, why are you going to put yourself in a situation, at least that you know what you're going to see there. You are not going to see necessarily a script. So, yes, I've been in that situation as well, but I avoid to go into that. I have no problem saying no. I had no problem saying thank you very much, but that's not what I'm looking for. What about you, Samantha?
Well, when you're born with this corporation, as sexy as I am, what to do? So, yeah, story of my life is it's, challenging all the time, but you just have to embrace your inner sexy, accept it, and just prove that with your brains and your talent, that's what it's really about.
That's right. That's right. And Coco,
Would like to mention something
yes, please.
about add to your question. I was the only woman, but I wouldn't go dressed the way you see me today. Okay, that's for your show. I would go dressed very professionally. Tell you, I made the Salvation Army look frivolous. Okay, no mistakes.
Yeah,
And the message was very clear.
and it's very important as well because we need to dress accordingly where we are. And I do believe that a woman can dress feminine, but feminine doesn't mean that you have to show your natural assets. I think there is a place for everything. So, Coco, my darling, I know that you look so fabulous, and I wanted to ask you, what is your secret of looking so fabulous? Your skin looks great, and Samantha, you see your mama, okay? So that means you want to have an amazing skin. That's cool. Amazing. Love it. So, what is your secret, Coco?
That's lucky. I have the skin of my mother. I never wore any makeup. I mean, never wore any foundation. However, I would start the day without putting mascara on. And clean hair and grooming of, hair are very important to me. That's it. It's all what I need.
So, darling, why you never wear foundation? Like, why you never like it?
Her skin is perfect.
Oh, amazing.
And now I don't have any because I don't own any. I would maybe to be on your show, I would have made an effort, but I don't own any. So
That's amazing. And I know that for the first time when you were 40 years old, you wear your first lipstick.
yes.
40 years old. How is that?
Well, it was a gift from Samantha for Mother's Day. She decided I was old enough.
Yeah, I bought my mom her first lipstick. I remember I went to Bloomingdale's and I bought her first lipstick for Mother's Day. I was like in first grade.
Wow, unbelievable. What about you, Samantha? When was the first time that you wore lipstick?
Well, the first time I wore lip gloss was a Chanel lip gloss compact that my mother gave me when I was like 7 years old. But I remember my first red lipstick, and I bought it with my cousin Anne Bisuto at a department store in Madrid, and it was an Yves Saint Laurent red lipstick, my first red, and I'll never forget it. I was 15. I was 15. 15.
What about you, Dilena?
I can't remember the first time I bought a lipstick. I know I wore makeup to my prom, so we're definitely talking high school. I have to say my sister and my mom, they have gorgeous skin. They wear very little makeup. I am the makeup lover in the family. I always have too much. I'm trying to give it to them. And they're like, no, they don't need it. I love makeup, but it's so important to be able to embrace yourself without it. So I'm trying to do it more, obviously not today, but I'm trying to do it more while I'm down here and just embrace my beautiful skin. And one of the things that I've started doing is I made my own body butter. I mixed a bunch of different oils, olive oil, grapeseed, coconut oil with some shea butter.
Oh, love it.
Heated them all up together and then let them cool and then blended them with a hand mixer. And so I've been putting that on my face, my hair, my body, and I feel so fabulous.
You are so fabulous. I love it. So, I remember when I was 5 years old, I wear, because I always have been in beauty pageants, and I was my first beauty pageant when I was 8 years old. and also I have my little lip gloss and all this. Then I wore like a full makeup, and it's fashion. I think I was 13 years old. I have full, makeup and all of this. In Latin countries, it's very popular the fashion. So I started wearing makeup since I was early age because of the fashion. To be honest. But I love it. I love makeup. I think it's like really change your mood, at least mine. So, Coco, darling, I wanted to really, what do you think? What has been your greatest accomplishment, would you say?
My two children.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
It's true.
Wow.
Oh, well, what about, I would say my greatest accomplishment has been like finishing my education here. When I came to this country, I didn't know how to speak English at all. And I'm still learning, and I have an accent, but um, it has been the greatest challenge I ever faced in my life. But my greatest accomplishment is yet to come.
Ooh.
So it is on the way. What about you, Dilena?
Anytime that I finish something that I've started writing, I feel such great accomplishment. And so much has happened, as we've spoken about before during COVID, finishing my pilot, writing a second script. I've, started working on a memoir because Miss Coco, I am just so motivated by you. I want to write a memoir now. Anytime I finish something that I have an idea in my head and it gets down onto paper and I can write the end, I feel so accomplished.
What about you, darling?
Well, I agree with Luisa, darling. I agree with you. My best accomplishments are yet to come. However, there have been, I was lucky, many along the way, spreads in Time Magazine, front page Sunday full page spread in the New York Times. That was huge. A 20-year career as a celebrity image consultant. But I could really say I prefer now my accomplishments now, reinventing myself, writing my book coming out this fall, all the TV shows, all the projects that I've managed to come to fruition during this COVID crisis.
Sex is timeless.
Sexy is timeless. 90 Days to Husband Number 2. Samantha's Kitchen, Love and Design Project. It's been an amazing, extraordinary experience. And Husband Number 2, which I don't know if you can count a husband as an accomplishment, but maybe, yeah.
We have accomplished so many things. We have so many things, but for me, I am still looking. I am still not there yet.
The best is yet to come.
Yes, it's the best is yet to come. So, ladies, I wanted to really, Coco, darling, I wanted you to share with us what would you say to the young ladies right now that's going through your career, starting your career right
I would like to further introduce myself in order to say and to give advice. Well, beside that professional accomplishment, it was fun, a lot of fun, to get the Gold Award for Industrial Design for my invention of the Braille and audio and Braille system to guide blind visitors. And also, not bad, the Clio Award for my work at Charles de Gaulle Airport. So these were really professional milestones. The children I took for granted. They have to be perfect, that's it.
Okay. So I know, Coco, that you have two husbands.
Yes, but only
husband, and I think and two children. So it looks like you did it all. So did you have two husbands at the same time?
no. I say only one at the time.
Oh, okay.
It's no big deal. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute, two husbands.
It worked for Tilda Swinton.
Are you looking, darling? What are you open to husband number 3?
Lastfully, maybe.
Lastly. And what are you looking for in that person?
Well, sparkle in the eyes, some allure, vertical.
Vertical, I love it. To stand straight. Uh-huh. And your deal breaker. Tell us about your deal breaker.
Of course, literacy is a must, and good table manners are not.
Table manners, yes.
If there's anybody out there in our audience that has an uncle, a father, a grandfather, somebody appropriate and suitable for my mother, I am now receiving applications.
Yes, please, please. We are all receiving application for you, Coco. So, but you must have good table manners because that's a deal breaker for Coco. Ladies, Samantha, what is, very quick, we have not too much time. What is a deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker for me is somebody with an ugly personality.
That's right.
Yes.
What about you, Dilena?
Well, I'm not a smoker. I have asthma, so somebody who smokes, it would be really difficult. And as I've learned recently, I think a deal breaker is if you don't have a cell phone. And if you want to know that story, you're going to have to give me a call and I'll explain it to you.
Just want to share this quickly. This is Mom and I on my mother's tricycle in the 70s.
I love
I
it.
love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's a deal breaker for me will be, well, I'm talking about husband material. The person who will not allow me to be who I am, who will not allow me to go for the things that I want, controlling. That would be my deal breaker. So, so ladies, you know, society right now has put all of us in a box because after a certain age, you are done, okay? What would you say about that, Coco?
Oh, never let people tell you that you are too old for anything. It's entirely up to you, but you have to be realistic.
Yep, that's right.
You know, you have to be able to look at yourself and say yes, no, yes, no. Yeah.
And Samantha, very quick, darling.
I think that age is in the mind. Like in my head, I'm still, 20 something. So it's in the.
That's right. Dilena?
Well, I'm still 20 something. No, I want to challenge all of you to make a list of 50 things that you want to accomplish in 2020. Do not, in the 2020s, do not hold yourself back because of age or sex or color or anything. Write down your 50 goals and go for them.
And go for it, girl. I totally agree. And I do believe sexy is timeless, girls, because the real assets that lie within you make you more beautiful every year. Don't forget, you are worthy, you are beautiful. So, Coco, darling, what is sexy to you?
Sparkle in the eyes, people, authenticity.
I can hardly hear you, my darling.
Authenticity is very appealing. A good listener.
Good listener is very sexy.
Very, very important. And I like tall men.
Thank you, Coco. Thank you, ladies. I can't believe it. We already over time. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for joining us. Do we have a birthday today? Dilena, do we have a birthday?
Well, it is, it's September. So, a certain birthday is going to be coming up this month. Me. But we'll wait until we get closer to the date.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, your shout out to your friend in Quebec, France.
Oh, to France?
Yes.
What is his name?
Her name.
She's from Quebec, Canadian, a lot of fun. She used to be the chief of the delegation here, and we became very close friends. And it was a birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday, France.
birthday. Happy birthday. So thank you all for watching, ladies. We all overcome adversity in life with persistent focus and determination. Anything is possible. Be kind to yourself and others. Besitos.